if you turn your car off and the fan is full blasted, like if you can hear it, it's in full blast right now. When that happens, you have most likely one of two things: the thermostat is stuck on open, or the temperature sensor for the coolant is not good. So if you have no tools or nothing to test it with, you most likely gonna have to start with one of the other. So on this case, the cheapest option is this. I already ordered a thermostat, so I'm gonna try this first, and if it doesn't fix it, I'm gonna install the thermostat. So step one, disconnect the negative. By doing that, it's gonna reset the computer. That is gonna help to reset the computer. So when we put the new temperature sensor, the computer is gonna read the new one instead of being stuck with the old readings. So then we're gonna take this part by pressing here on this, by pressing this and pull. Then we got one more on this side. So by pressing this, you push this out of the way. Then you take this up, the top of this off. And now we're gonna disconnect. We're gonna take this flat head over here. I don't know if you can see it. Now we can slide this out. Now temperature sensor is right here. So to disconnect that, you gotta push this little guy here. You gotta push it and lift it up at the same time. Then once you raise that up, what you do is you press this black thing right here hard, and at the same time pull this up, okay? Never pull from the wires. Now with the number 19, you go ahead and loose that up. It's really not tight, it just barely snugged in there. You gonna lose some coolant, so get the other part ready, okay? Here it is, that's the part number. I'm gonna leave the link on the description below. So have this ready so you don't lose that much coolant there. Ooh, I dropped it in there. Make sure you don't drop it. Now you put this by hand first. You put this by hand first. You thread it by hand, and then you use tools. So when you tie this, you don't want to over tie it. You're just gonna go nice and snug, and that's it. Now you're gonna feel when you already done tying it, like that's the max. Just snug, nice and snug. Nothing, don't over tie it. Here's the one I dropped earlier. So now go ahead and connect the plug. Make sure it's not broken or anything. The front port, the white port, that gotta go with this little thing in here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it in this camera. Let's see. See this little bumpy here? So this white part needs to be like that. Like that. So you go ahead and install that. You're gonna hear a click, and after that you push this white part down. That's the safety. Push it all the way down, make sure it's in there good. So after you're done with that, put this guy in place. So you go ahead and slide this guy in place there, like that. Tie it back up. nice and tight. Slide these guys in place. You should hear a click on that. That way you know it's nice and tight. Now do the same thing here. You also should hear a click. Now go ahead, line these guys with that on each side. And the one in the back, the hooks in the back on those holes in there, on that hole, and one hole on the back part that way. Push it down. Go ahead and install the battery. Remember, you only disconnect the negative. Go ahead and connect the ground again. So as you can see in this case, by changing that, I can start seeing the temperature start going up. Before, it used to just get stuck. It didn't even move at all. Since I opened the cooling system, now I gotta turn the heater high with the low fan, just in case that any air got trapped in the system. This will help to get rid of the air. And I gotta keep it like that for a few minutes. And also, I had to keep this open in case that any air got in the system. So this will allow it to breathe it, to let the air go out. Thanks for watching.